One down, two to go. They multiply on impact for the show, but we didn't switch off. So last night of an Empire, as you know, I released last year, around the time of my birthday and the launch of the Creative Passport, and we haven't yet got a video. Now, videos for me are a bit of a pain, you know, I'm not into like planning and preparing too much. I like doing things in the spur of the moment. I got a random email from this guy called Alex Carne, who knew me through somebody, and he was telling me about this VR engine that he's kind of founded and developed with a bunch of people, and we're going to meet one of them here today. Idea being, the reason why it caught my ear and my eye is that it's something that you can do in the moment of performance. And basically, Volta, this system, allows you to automate moments that come along a timeline for VR things to happen. So it could be like particles, or it could be that the environment kind of squishes or opens apart, or a thing starts to fly on the screen. But the really cool thing, which if you've seen me do the live shows, the live improvisations, then you'll have seen these kind of sparks fly off my body, and just kind of, they take particles of the colours of the skin and kind of just mesh it all around, and it just brings everything to life in the most magnificent way. You dropped your confidence in happiness. Okay, so this is Yuli. This is who Alex was talking about, and Yuli he's got like a massive like Starship Enterprise system going on here, and he's been hunched over, tweaking away and developing things that allows Alexis to be able to map things to the time of the track.
Shall I give a quick rundown of how all the bits work together?
Yeah, please do.
So it kind of starts over here. So this is a new iPad Pro, which has a LiDAR camera in it, which is basically a fancy kind of depth sensor. And so here we've recreated the barn, recreated the tree, recreated a bunch of other elements that you're going to see in the video. And it allows Imogen to be in the space as well, as she's dancing, as herself as a camera feed, but also her 3D volume, which we can make all sorts of cool effects.
It's super fun, because if you like to get nitty gritty with your automation, as we do in Heap Camp, it's really, really awesome. So this is Alexis, if you hadn't already got that, that's Alexis. Now Alexis is never allowed to leave, ever. Alexis is forced to stay in Havering he's never allowed to leave. So he works with me every day in, day out. Poor Alexis. And he's brilliant. And what would we do without Alexis? As you know, he's been involved in just about everything in the last 6 years. Julia, so Julia's our producer, and she's amazing and a dear friend, and has an awesome young daughter called Bidi, who Scout is really good friends with. So yeah, Julia came on board a couple of months ago with the whole idea about this project, this Hab Lab TV that you're hopefully watching this on, or maybe you're watching on YouTube, wherever you're watching it. The idea of this space is that it comes to life to share awesome new music services and awesome musicians, and sharing their journeys and what they're up to, and also giving performances in the VR world, in not the VR world, in any world, in our world, and also showing, discussions in the house and all kinds of things. So that's where this came from, with Julia and I basically chatting over coffee, with our kids kind of running around. And Julia's been doing an awesome job of producing this crazy day. So this is Stephen.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
And this is Delphine. Hi. So Stephen and I go a long way back.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Working with your music, and actually Delphine works with me on Harry Potter, so we both know your music very well, and choreographically just what your music does. Delphine spent hours making wand dance. She auditioned people to wand dance. It's like your music is very well but well, it's in our blood. So I knew with this we wanted to take it a step further, but I've got such a different body to you. I've got little fat fingers, and you've got such like your hand, and you've such like everything is. We're very different bodies, and so I brought Delphine in to be like a halfway house because you and you'd see me do something, and I could think you'd be like, "What the hell is that move?" So in some ways, Delphine, I think the three of us actually work really weirdly well as a threesome because we make this material, and we can all see what it looks like in lots of different ways. So that was part of my thinking for this, that you and I would go one step further than we've done on Tiny Human. So about the process, what do you think the process has been in the last kind of 24 hours from yesterday to today?
I think really organic. We hadn't specifically been in the studio together before this one, and I feel like it was just serving the track really. It just felt like, first of all, I've always felt like you retain material so well. I told you that. I just was like, wow, how is that still
We'll see.
living in that
We'll
body?
see.
And I think the shift we took somehow was to just support and always feel like it wasn't coming in competition with the lyrics, with your story, with you, and so it sits really beautifully in your body. It always feels to me that it's a really nice conversation, physical conversation between the three of us, and that things land somewhere organically because it feels like it sits well in your body, it responds to the song.
So that was my first take. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I'm cold. Anyway, that was fun. So we're going to have to take a little bit of water, wash it back, see what we think, and have some fun.
Your pink coat. Like your mum. Go on, Amy.
So, we are just checking that everything is in sync, all of the actions and all of the audio and all of the automation that Alexis plugged in.
Just like to make an announcement that I was going to wear this on my body, so I wasn't going to shave my armpits because I haven't shaved my armpits for months, because why would you? You're at home, it's quite nice not to shave your armpits, and why should you have to? And then we were like, do you know what, it's quite nice without the this, but I thought I haven't got a razor. So I'm going full on, first time. You know, sometimes I shave them, sometimes I don't. I can do what I like. So I thought, why not? Go for the hairy armpit look. We're actually going to use the gloves for this, because I use the gloves for the live improv sets, and it's great because you can like affect, whenever I do the long reverb, it affects the balls or something. But the problem with the gloves, if there was a problem ever, in this environment, is they're black. So my hands just disappear and you've only got tiny little fingertips. Well, just basically just disappear. Didn't think about that, did we?
We did all of this since yesterday, so I had to learn the choreography to be able to follow Imogen and everything. I'm more used to shooting with a camera. I've never shot with an iPad before. It's quite an interesting experience.
The iPad crashed.
Okay.
So we'll do another take. Thank you so much. It's been really fun, and I don't really want to go home. I just want to keep going. Thank you so much to Stephen and Delphine, who aren't here now, and to Jason, and to so many people at Volta who put this all together. Thank you to Alex for, getting stuck into this crazy idea, and to Yuli, and to Andre, and to Alexis, and to Julia, and to you for choosing. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good, it's great, very exciting, and looking forward to next journeys with Volta and what we're going to do there in future. But for now, I think we should probably call it a day.